Hey, Smart Heart, huddle up. Let me ask you something wild. Are you an ideal team player, or are you accidentally living life like a NPC, a non-player character? Because one of them is out here having EI victory, and the other one is wandering around bumping into walls.
Teams fail when people don't know how to show up as true ideal team players. And hey, I get it. It's hard to be humble, hungry, and people smart when life is lifing.
I'm Coach Love, and being an ideal team player shows how you step into your assignment and elevate every space you walk into. Hey, are you an ideal team player? I said, hey, are you an ideal team player? Hey, are you an ideal team player?
Let's find out. At any time you're feeling connected to us and like what we're sharing, drop the trophy emoji in the comments. Let's spotlight these three core virtues every ideal team player lives by: humble, empathic, and hungry. Because when you bring these three virtues to the court, hey, you don't just play the game, you win the game. Let's begin with the greatest and most indispensable virtue: humility. Humility is not weakness, humility is emotional mastery. Being humble doesn't mean being weak, it means rooted. Humble doesn't mean small, it means teachable, coachable, and willing to grow. You know who the center is, you know your assignment, and you don't fight for the spotlight, you fight for alignment. Humility keeps us from becoming emotional ball hogs.
The humility virtue says, it's not about me. I missed it. Let me fix it. And when conflict shows up, the humble player leans in and says, I'm listening. Not, you have a problem and you fix it for me.
In the biblical playbook principle in Philippians 2:3 tells us, in humility, value others above yourself. Humility builds championship culture. Humility is the first virtue of the ideal team player. The ideal team player's second virtue is empathy, or emotional intelligence itself. Empathy is emotional vision. Empathy is your superpower. But listen, empathy is not about absorbing pain. Empathy is understanding emotions without losing your identity.
The empathic virtue says, I understand people.
This is people wisdom, relational intelligence. It means you know how your words land, how your tone affects trust, and how your presence shapes the room.
Real intelligence is not about IQ, it's about EQ, EI over AI.
The biblical playbook principle in Romans 12:15 says, rejoice with those who are rejoicing and weep with those who are weeping. Empathy and EI is the ability to read the court, sense the play, and understand the heart. This is emotional presence, not emotional drowning. So, can you feel the room? Can you read energy without absorbing every emotion? Can you identify your teammates' needs without losing your identity? You see, NPCs just read their scripts. Empathic players read the moment. NPCs respond automatically. Empathic leaders respond intelligently. NPC says whatever pops up. Empathic players pause, breathe, adjust, and deliver truth and love. The second virtue of an ideal team player is empathy, or emotional intelligence. The last virtue of an ideal team player is hungry. This means you're showing up with motivation. Hunger is not busyness, hunger is sacred focus.
Hunger says, I give Yahweh excellence because mediocrity is not my ministry.
Hungry team players don't wait till they feel like it. They show up because purpose has called their name. Hungry players don't wait for motivation. They create momentum. They show up early, they study the playbook, and they raise their hands when everyone else lowers theirs.
The hungry virtue says, I show up ready. And when you're hungry, you don't send the email later, you send it now. You don't wait to apologize. You fix it now. And you don't hope for change. You train for it now.
The biblical playbook principle in Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, do it with all your heart as unto Yahweh." Hunger is holy and set apart. Excellence is worship. And when you show up with heart, Yahweh honors your hustle. The last virtue of an ideal team player is hunger.
Okay, smart hearts, a quick VIP check. Remember, when you're in NPC modes, you react, blame, wait for life to happen, and repeat the same emotional dialogue daily and says, that's just who I am. But hey, when you're an ideal team player, you are humble enough to self-correct and you're empathic enough to connect and you're hungry enough to grow. And you say, this is who I'm becoming.
Which one played more in your life last year? The non player character, NPC, or ideal team player, ITP? Type the NPC or ITP in the comments below. Now take a breath for a VIP check. Where do I need more humility? Where do I need more empathy? And where do I need more hunger? Who am I on the team? And who am I becoming? Where has Yahweh called me to level up? So think of one place, whether it's your home, your work, or your ministry. Where can you practice being an ideal team player today?
Smart hearts, you were not designed to live like an NPC. You were built to live like an ideal team player. You are not an NPC. You're not a background.
You are a victor, a winner, a leader who plays your assignment with courage and compassion. And when you possess these three virtues, your relationships shift, your workplace shifts, and your atmosphere shifts. And the greatest part? Yahweh is still the center, and you're still the point guard, and your power forwards are chosen wisely. And you'll never play the game alone. This year, you are becoming the ideal team player in your home, your work, your classrooms, your assignments, and not just in title, but in training and in truth. So this year, we will show, sow, and grow into an ideal team player.
So say it with me again, loud or in your heart. Hey, I'm an ideal team player. I said, hey, I'm an ideal team player. Hey, I am an ideal team player. So, smart heart, hear me. Ideal team player, hear me. You are not just playing this game, you are winning this game. So, go run your position with humility, empathy, and hunger and have EI victory. If today's Heart Huddle hit home, please make sure to grab your copy of Play My Position, the emotional playbook for living. The link will be in the description below.
It's packed with simple, game ready strategies to help you know your role, transform your life, and have EI victory with a smart heart. Consider it your off court training to keep your heart conditioned all month long. Smart hearts, you showed up, you learned, you grew. And that means you are still in the game. And you're playing to win and have EIVICTORY.
And as always, and I mean always, play on, player. The game continues.